Hello guys and welcome back to another video. It's your boy TOASTTRIBE 1 and today we're going to be ranking every single season from chapter 6.
Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. It's your boy TOASTTRIBE Leader 1. Back to another video. It's your boy TOASTTRIBE Leader 1 and today we're going to be doing a retrospective of chapter 7. Yo, 200 subs. Let's go. It's time. Release the video.
Ranking every season? Are you sure?
Yes!
I mean, alright then.
Let's go.
Firstly, I just want to say thank you to every single one of you who hit subscribe and watched my videos. 200 subscribers is no little thing, and I thank you guys so much. Anyways, you've read the title, you've seen the thumbnail, you know what we're getting into today. We are going to be ranking every season from worst to best. So sit back, relax, and let's rank these seasons. So, coming at number 41, the worst, most disgusting season ever to be in the game is Chapter 2, Season 6, Primal. Now, this season is regarded as the worst season ever, and I agree with that statement. First of all, the map was ugly, the loophole ugly, everything about this season was ugly, disgusting crap. At 40, we got Chapter 4, Season 3. Now, it's a bit better than Primal, but the wild theme really wasn't good. The whole jungle biome overtook the map and made the map look ugly. There was no mobility for like half the season. There were raptors everywhere, mud stuck to you, and it was just a really bad season. Now at 39, we got Chapter 3, Season 4, the Chrome season. The Chrome took over the map and basically just pooped all over the Chapter 3 map, and it looked disgusting. It looked really disgusting. And I think there's a theme going on with bad seasons. They all have disgusting maps. The season was very dry and very boring. The Fracture Live event was the nail in the coffin. It basically just made the season even worse. So this season is very bad. Now we got this disgusting season. I'm just going to ask you a question. How can a season that's meant to be a mini one feel even longer than a whole chapter? This season was really boring. They had barely any updates throughout, and I just really do not like this season whatsoever. And at number 37, we got the longest, most boringest season to ever exist. Chapter 2, Season 1. It had one update with the harpoon gun, and this season was really bad because it was just so boring and no updates. If they added updates, maybe it would be better, but it just wasn't. So yeah. At 36, we got Chapter 2 Season 8, came off the back of Chapter 2 Season 7, which will be much higher.
Foreshadowing.
But Chapter 2 Season 8 just felt really weird to me with all the monsters everywhere. I just didn't like it. It just felt like Chapter 1 Season 6, and you'll see why I put that. So, yeah, not really vibing with this one.
Hey pal, trust me, you're not that guy.
At 35, we've got Chapter 3 Season 3, Vibin'. Now, I didn't really like the vibes of Vibin', if you know what I'm saying.
I was acting.
It was really, boring. I didn't like it. I just didn't like it. The map was alright, but it just felt really mid. Just really mid. Now, a bit of a hot take, but at number 33, we got Chapter 1, Season 1, the first ever season of Fortnite. I think this was really boring compared to newer seasons of Fortnite. Not to say it was bad or anything, but I think this was just really boring. Now y'all are gonna think I'll probably put this season a bit too high. Chapter 1 Season X is at 33, and yeah, I don't think it was that bad, but I think the mechs just ruined the season. 32, we have Chapter 7 Season 1. I don't really like this season. Yeah, I don't. It was very weird, and I didn't like the map. It was just very boring. The theme was Hollywood. I don't know how you made that into a season. Yeah, not a very good season at all. Now we got the mid-seasons. Now kicking off the list, we got Chapter 5, Season 3! Yeah, Chapter 5, Season 3. It might have been lower if I didn't love Chapter 5. Chapter 5, Season 3, although hectic, although overpowered as frick, it was fun. So, you know, it's mid. It's alright. It's good. Now at 30, we got Chapter 1, Season 6. I think people do like this season, but I don't really. I don't really like the spooky vibe of it. I just don't like spooky seasons, alright? So, yeah. Now at 29, we got Chapter 2, Season 5. I believe this season to be the quintessential mid-season. The definition of mid. Just very mid. Mid! Now at 29, we got Chapter 3, Season 2, Resistance. Good theme, bad execution. At 28, we got Chapter 6, Season 4, Shock and Awesome. Great theme, but really, really poor execution. And at 26, we got Chapter 5, Season 2. Now, great theme, poor execution.
Someone cooked here.
Why, thank you, Mr. Boldman. Do you think we should carry on with the ranking? Probably go into the good seasons?
Yeah, of course, bro. Your rankings are peak gang, and anyone saying that you don't know how to rank sucks.
Whoa, you can't be saying that, bro. Jeez, calm down. Everyone's entitled to their own opinion.
Yes, I can, and you can't tell me what to do, you big black meat.
Oi, what the hell, Walter? Get out of here! Security! So sorry about Walter, I don't know what got into him. Rest assured that we've dealt with him in the highest matter. We here at TOASTTRIBE keep it family friendly. Anyways, let's get back to the ranking. So, kicking off the good seasons, we got Chapter 1, Season 8, the pirate season of Chapter 1. I think this was a very good season. Was it the best season of Chapter 1? No. Was it the worst season of Chapter 1? No, but it was a good season. Taking 24 on our list today, we got Chapter 1, Season 3. Now, I think this season was alright. Not as good as Season 2, but I think it was an alright season. Now, a bit of a hot take, at 23, we got Chapter 6, Season 1. Now, a lot of people love this season. They think this is the best season of Chapter 6. I'm just going to tell you right now, it was not. It was very, very boring for me, but I think it was a good season, had a good map, had a good Godzilla update, but for real, it wasn't that good. Another hot take, we got The Simpsons at 22. Now, like Chapter 6 Season 1, I didn't really like this season personally because some stuff was going on in my life, but I do think this season was very, very good, very well made. Even though people didn't like it at the start, it really did get really good, but I just didn't really like play it that much. At 21, we got Season 9. Neo Tilted could never beat Tilted Towers, and the combat was pretty good. Lava event at the end, amazing, but yeah. At 20, we got Chapter 1, Season 2. Now, I think this is only carried by Tilted Towers, because Tilted Towers was amazing. Other than that, it just felt like Chapter 1, Season 1, with a few new changes. Now, at 19, we got Chapter 5, Season 1. And a lot of people think this is a very, very good season. Probably top 10 in a lot of people's list. But I'm just going to tell you right here, right now, this season is not as good as you Chapter 5 glazers think it is. Now, I like Chapter 5 as much as the next person. But Chapter 5, Season 1 was nowhere near top 10. Alright? Chapter 5, Season 1 added new movement that nobody liked. Medallions that were so broken with the Reaper and that frenzy auto shotgun. Oh my days! Don't even get me started on that auto shotgun. But the map was amazing. Peter Griffin, and it just was a good time. I guess it was a good time. Now we're here in the near perfect seasons. Kicking off the list, we got Chapter 6, Season 3, Super. Now I loved this season personally. When it started, it was great. They added the Storm Beast pom-poms, which I loved. They added the Superman Mythic, which I also loved. And they added Blitz, which I also love. But why is it not perfect? It's not perfect because like the superhero mythics weren't as good as I thought it was going to be. Or it wasn't as good as I thought it was going to be from the start. Anyways, at 17, this might be a hot take, but Chapter 2 Season 3, it came off the back of one of the best seasons ever, so it would never ever be that good. Nothing could come over after Chapter 2 Season 2 and be that good, but this somehow was quite good. Honestly, I loved the water map. They kind of took it out halfway through, which I didn't really like. They added Coral Castle, which I didn't really like. The Sharks, I didn't really like. The Marauders, I didn't really like. But the whole theme, the whole vibe was great. I love summer seasons. Bring one back, please, Epic Games, because this was nice. At 16, we got Chapter 1 Season 5. Great theme, great map. Horrible meta. The spray meta took over and it was really bad for competitive sweaty boys, but I think it was an alright season. Chapter 1 Season 4 at 15. Great map, great updates, and I really did like this season. And at 14 we got Chapter 4 Season 1. Now this season started off great. It got a bit boring in the middle. But they saved it with the heist update. Now that heist update revolutionized the game for exotic weapons. Those exotic weapons were fire. I absolutely loved that update, and the map was beautiful. I just loved it. Coming in at 13, we have a fan favorite of Chapter 2, Season 7, The Alien Invasion. I love this season because the creativity that they used in this season was immense. They added the cow that you could go in, the mothership minigame, the UFOs, the proper fire, and the list goes on. There's so much creative, fun stuff that they added this season. It was just great. But a lot of the creative stuff that they did add was kind of useless. But it was the thought that counts. Now, at number 12, stay with me here, Chapter 4, Season 4. The second highest season ever, and I think this one was very good. It came off the back of one of the worst seasons to ever grace this game, but it still strived. And that is what I like to see in a Fortnite season. Even though the one behind you is bad, you still put your foot out there and be the best that you can be. And this is a prime example of this. So let's all give a round of applause to Chapter 4 Season 4 for being very good, even though all the odds were against it. Okay, now this is definitely going to be a hot take, but taking 11 today is Season OG. What? Okay. But Season OG, it was good, but it's just a replica of Chapter 1. It's not its own season, so I can't say it's the best season of all time, because it's just a copy. It's just a copy, and it wasn't even like a good copy. Like, they missed most of the seasons of Chapter 1, and they didn't even do it completely original. It was just, I can't lie, it was good, but it wasn't the best. Finally at the top 10 and kicking off the perfect seasons, we have Chapter 1 Season 7. Now I believe this to be the best season of Chapter 1. The winter theme, the little cabin, the planes, the infinity blade, just peak perfection from Chapter 1. But I do think there are 9 seasons better than it. But if you want to put this in number 1, any of these seasons that I'm going to name now could be in your number 1, and I wouldn't bat an eye because these are peak. Taking 9th, we got Remix, the other OG season and the last mini season on this list today. I think this season was amazing from start to finish. The Snoop Dogg POIs did take over the Chapter 2 map, which a lot of people didn't like, but it was really good and really nostalgic for those people who love Chapter 2, so it has to be number 9. Chapter 4 Season 2 is now at number 8. Going into the season, I didn't think it was going to be that good. I mean, I don't really like Japanese stuff, but it surprised me in the way that it was really good. They had the Spider-Man Mythics come back, the Eren Yeager collab, which I really liked. They also had a Star Wars collab. And it was just so much stuff going on at once that made the season stand out as a very, very good season. Probably the best season of Chapter 4. And the 7th best season of Fortnite is Chapter 7 Season 2. Now, call it recency bias or whatever you want to say, that it just happened, so I must be like, oh, this is the best season ever. But no, I think this is actually one of the best seasons of all time. The showdown mechanic, the rivalry mechanic was so addicting. The players and the community were really united that season, and I just think it was great. And that live event, the SHOUTOUT live event after, was probably the best live event I've ever seen in my life. I think this season was very, very good. Okay, now this might sound crazy, but at number 6 is Chapter 7 Season 3. Yeah, this season, the one that we're in right now. And I might be jumping the gun with this one, seeing as we're only 2 weeks into the season, but right now, this is the most fun I've had in any 2 weeks of any Fortnite season I've ever played. The sprites are just so much fun to collect and to extract. Oh my gosh, and the map is beautiful. One of the best maps I've ever played on. But I'm leaving it at number 6 now, it's not in the top 5, because you never know what Fortnite might do. They may make an update that just ruins the whole season like they do with some other seasons. So we never know. But for now, number 6. So, the top 5. We are finally here after so many seasons, after this long, really long video. Well done for getting here. You know, if you did like the video, be sure to give me a like, subscribe, and comment down below. Tell me what you thought about this rankings, and let's see if the top 5 is what you thought it was going to be. Also, Jesus loves you. So, taking 5th on our list today is Chapter 5, Season 4, Absolute Doom. Now, I believe this to be the best season of Chapter 5. Not only because the Marvel Mythics were just so good this season, and the medallions were really great, really balanced. The map was amazing, and it was a massive upgrade from Chapter 5, Season 3. The Halloween event this season, I forgot what it was called, was amazing. I think this was the best Halloween event we had ever had in Fortnite history. And also that Dr. Doom live event where you could become Dr. Doom and we fought Dr. Doom was great. And there's one other thing that really just makes the season so good. I started playing the season. Yes, I did start playing in Chapter 5 Season 4. So that is why it's going to be in the top 5. And that is probably the only reason why it's this high. I mean, if I had started playing in any other season, I bet I would have put it lower, but come on now. If you start playing in the season, you have to put it high, don't you? Now, this might be the biggest hot take you're ever going to hear in your life, probably. But at number 4 today is Chapter 6, Season 2. Now listen, this is my list, my ranking, my YouTube channel. I can put whatever I want in this list. If you don't like it, make your own list. Trust me, it's not as easy as you think. Chapter 6 Season 2, however, is one of the best seasons of Chapter 6 because of the Dilbit mechanic. Now, this mechanic was just so cool. I loved robbing banks and doing heists and getting mythics and getting exotics. So many exotics, bro. You could go underground and sell your dilbits for exotics, for mythics, for crazy, overpowered mythics. That just made the season so chaotic, so fun. And you know which one I loved? The Rift Rifle. That thing was the most creative thing I've seen since Chapter 2 Season 7. And that really just made me so happy about the season. I just love it, every second of it. I still miss it till this day, and I wish it came back. Taking 3rd, we had Chapter 3 Season 1. Now, I believe this to be a very, very, very good season. One of the best, really. And Chapter 3 Season 1 is so good because it had tilted towers, it had shifty shafts, it had OG pure whites and OG locations that made it just feel like Chapter 1 with a bit of spice. After a long time on Chapter 2, people were desperate for their old map to come back, and this was a good replacement. It felt like a remix of Chapter 1 before a remix of Chapter 1 was even in the mindset of Epic Games. This season felt peak upon peak. They had the tents that you could put your mythics in. They had tornadoes and hurricanes. They had Clombo. They had Spider-Man web shooters. They had the MK7, and the storyline was very, very good. If this is not enough to make this top 3, I don't know what else could be. Okay, please do not blow up my house. But taking second on this list today, the second best season of all time, is Chapter 2, Season 2. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. But hear me out, okay? Chapter 2, Season 2 was the second longest season of all time. And because of COVID, they didn't update the game for half the season. That means nothing for half the season. If a season like this was today, people would crash out. People would start doing stuff that they would never do in like today's circumstances. You know what I'm saying? So Chapter 2 Season 2 isn't an exception, because the core gameplay for the season was so good that nobody even batted an eye that it was so long. It was just so much fun. You could go heist, you could go to each individual POI and collect mythics. This is the first time mythics were ever introduced. This is the first time bosses were ever introduced, AI bosses that you could fight and kill, and the mythics were good to go for as well. And the battle pass is one of the best we had ever seen. The map was beautiful and big and amazing. Oh my gosh. It is a very good season. It is a very, very good season. But it is going to stay at number 2 today. Let's go to number 1 and see what the best season of all time is. It is Chapter 2 Season 4, the first ever Marvel season. Now this is the best season of all time, not only because of the amazing map update with Stark Industries, probably the best update ever to be in Fortnite history, and not just because of that amazing live event with Galactus eating the whole island. No. This is the best season of all time because of those phenomenal Marvel mythics. There was not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5, not 6, but 10 Marvel weapons all over the map. And they were just so good and so worth to get. You know, I love seasons that have good mythics that you just want to go get, and this is one of those seasons, and one of the best of all time. The best, in my opinion. Now, the video is over. Hopefully you enjoyed my ranking. If you disagree with me, put down below your opinion, your ranking of all the seasons of all time. I want to see your ranking. Jesus loves you. We'll see you in the next video. Safe.